text in the other newer version, the 64-bit. And I also wanted to add the AK. So let's see how the AK is in this one. We shouldn't want to crash this because there's problems loading. We can try this map. We could see in this one that the NPCs work in multiplayer. It's like a big deal or something. This map doesn't have a background map thing. There's a lot of like little side features. I really need to get into the game modes. It's one of the things I was just like never getting into. For some reason everything else just keeps taking over. It's been loading this mod slow today. So let's load up the this source code for now while that's cooking. And I kind of wanted to go and show the previous version progress. Anyway, we have NPCs, we have a bunch of player models in that one. What else? We have a lot of stuff that we don't have in this like newer version. The newer version has some newer, hackier stuff. And potentially will be more clean. It has the Steam backend working in the newer version. Okay, so we have the flamethrower. We need the AK. We have to enable cheats. The spawn point for some reason on this map always bugged out. We could hear NPCs. I see there's problems with this AK. There's like 2 of them. And it disappears. So these guys work or something. And they'll like knock you back too. They'll even kill the other NPCs. Light them on fire. Oh, something crashed. Damn it. It's bad when it crashes. We don't have the source code, so we can't be like, this is why it crashed. It always happen on stream when you don't want it to. Alright, so this is the real problem. Let's see. We saw the AK though in action. How should we boot this up? Oh, let's just load it in Blender. I could show more of the mod on next streams. So there's a CD key for that one too. I should make a page for that one too. I need to request the CD keys for that one. Because I have a page in the description for the current one. And you could log in through your Steam and it'll allocate you a key. So basically this is where we need to put it. But it's not where that AK was. Okay, this is where this is. It's called fixed model. Okay. We don't even have a C++ weapon file. So this is going to be interesting adding it to the Half-Life 2 base. Which is almost kind of stupid because I want to redo the whole base, but I keep wanting to do all these things. That's the thing about source. You gotta like keep it targeted or something. Really target your intent. I haven't been doing that much. I just like go all over the place. I need to just get it done somehow. I do have like game plans drawn up, but they all go all over the place every time. It's like, do this, make hammer bigger, have your own hammer. Like just unbelievable things. So let's decompile that AK. Mostly it's like just working on one things and then just adding things by thing, just doing a checkbox, I guess, is the best way. It's like, do the game modes. I do have a lot of things about the game modes that I want to do. Okay, well, I'll put the file here. But the thing is, if there's like no weapons or anything and items, which I wanted to add 4 items today. Maybe I'm going to do that tomorrow. I don't know. I was going to log into Steam and do stuff. Oh yeah, this is not supposed to be here. So the way we decompile that weapon is go to the other CrimeWars, look in scripts, find the SWEP script for the AK. I call it the SWEP script, like they swap weapons. We'll just see what it has in there. We'll just use whatever it has for the base. I don't feel like, again, looking around everywhere to just find it. Let's just see what the, view model HD, view models, old crap. This is the current view model. Player model. Let's do the player model first. It's just easier than having to worry about the view model. Alright. Getting somewhere. Will we get there? We still have to like blender the model too. Interestingly enough, I've been trying to get into rigging models again. And it's a process. Okay, so /. The nice thing, you will learn in Crowbar. Crowbar fixes your slashes for you. It's one of the crazy things that they actually did really good. Like when you copy paste, see how all the slashes got fixed? I figured this out a lot later. Alright, let's just decompile it. This is currently what we have. I was able to fix some of this last time and I didn't save it or something. So I kind of know what to do to fix this real quick. And that's kind of okay. And I wanted to add some Half-Life 2 stuff to it. But that would be on the view model, not the player model. But we could do it on the player model too. But we would have to decompile Half-Life 2 pistol and SMG. I think I have SMG decompiled somewhere. And there's still like erratic, just bad things. And the problem is if you start rigging, there's bad stuff around, you just get more bad stuff again. But that's the thing, there's like so much to like even one little thing like this. So it's a lot easier to just get it done once and not worry about it ever again. But the thing is we want this to be very RPG dynamic friendly. Yeah, so I have to get the coordinates of the bottom one or something. We need the local, I believe, or the global, sorry. Who is the global coordinate? We need the Z or something. It's this, okay. So what if we set this to this? Does that work? Kinda. I don't like how that went. It looks somewhat stupid, but... Alright, let's do it to this Y. I don't think that did anything good. What did that do? We selected the wrong face, probably. No, this is the right face. I mean line. Okay, that did something bad, because I saw that move. It wasn't supposed to move. Huh. How do we make shit disappear? We should make this by parts. But I feel like I should just... Why? Why is it doing this? What would happen if I just did it like this? What's changing? I think X is changing more than Y. Yeah, it's X that we need to fix. Let's make it 0.5. Or no. 0.53. Yeah, so it's a little bit longer on that side. Which is kind of bad. And then we have this over here. The fact that this goes over that, but then we need to take this and like extrude it down. And just do whatever. Set these to 0, set this to 0.6. That's close enough for now. We need to take these faces and move them all down. Do we really? The player will never see that. This. Let's not mess with that. We just need it fast. Fast is king here. Okay, how does the other side look? Like, I know this AK is not symmetrically right. Like, the right side's supposed to be left and the left side's supposed to be right, but we could flip that later. We're actually... It's going to take, like, a really long time to fix this. And the geometry is somewhat good because of the polygon count. I was able to reduce polygons and stuff. So I really like started modeling this a really long time ago in 3D Max. This is a port. And so it'd be better to remodel this completely just because of that fact. But what is it like throwing away your junk? It's horrible. It's like a terrible thing to do with your life. Why would you do that? Just move it by the same 45-degree angle and then go down. Yeah. Just go straight down and just touch that and it's done. Who cares? Yeah, we need to be already compiling this. Don't have that much time today. Because we need to still do the C++ file somehow. I think there's just like a stubs file. Like, what the hell is this? We don't have this on the other side, do we? We don't. We can just go straight down and just say screw it. Can we? Yeah, we need all these other triangles though. But we can like avoid that by just being like obnoxiously uncaring. Like, what's over here? Okay, there's like a thing. Just need to connect it to here. One of the axes doesn't need to change at all. This can be a little lower. 6.3? No, 0.7. 0.7. Yeah, it's good enough for now. I have this recorded so I can go back and refix this later again. This is like first attempt at the dumb madness. Okay. See that it's like needs to be moved. That's terrible, but whatever. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but whatever. It's still terrible. Good enough. Terrible. Okay. For some reason it moved one of the axes. Not that great. Okay, so we patched that up. Okay, good. Now we need to patch all this up. Ugh. We really don't want to worry about this thing, but we kind of have to. I don't know where that's supposed to be at. Okay, there. Can you see that it's broken? No. Maybe. Who cares? Okay. Let's make it straight. Yeah, because it's supposed to have this stupid thing so we can see the inside of the barrel. Crap, and making that polygon is not going to be fun. We would have to cut it. How is it cut right here? Oh, it's got this. Okay. That's fun. Ah. Artwork is terrible. It's terrible science. Okay, so this needs to be... Oh. 0.8? Yeah. Is that the right vertice? There's like another vertice. Oh wow. So what would have to happen? Okay, we moved the wrong vertice. Great. This is terrible. Why are these vertices not aligned? Because they're not. It's a different offset. Okay. So we're gonna have to go. We can come from the bottom later. And just cut the top. Who cares? We're gonna need to cut here. Like whatever. Who cares? Just cut it. Just to get this stupid form. Alright, I was like stressed out about this for no reason. E to extrude. I'm pressing the wrong keys. Scale. Okay. E to extrude. Should I scale this? Like, how should I fix the scale? No. Because I'm going to scale wrong. There's no way I'm going to scale that right. It's easier to just not scale. Move this. Look at the other side. See that it's completely wrong. How does the other one go? It just goes straight down, right? Let's just say it goes straight down. A little bit more down. Whatever. Move this crap, whatever. It should be like here somewhere. Okay, good enough. Horrible, horrible. My hope is just no one's going to be able to tell and see. Okay, this metal thing comes across. What is this thing? Like, do we need this? No, it's a part of it. But why is there two parts? Oh, it was a part of that. It's the part of the thing that was deleted. Right. Yeah, that one's straight, this one's crooked. Why is this crooked? It's bad. We just need to get it on top of that. We don't care if that edge is not connected for now. Because if there's a seam there, it's like barely see it anyway. Okay, so then that thing goes, and then it's the bottom that's supposed to connect up to the top. So, extrude, scale, put it in place, whatever it is. Can't see that, but whatever. What I'm doing here is abomination things. Because the texture is wrong, that's why it looks bad. Well, who cares? This one, we're just gonna have to hack it. Who cares? I'm just gonna grab this. Then we're just gonna go and fill this out. Like, what else can we do? Okay, how we're gonna do it? So we're gonna just attempt to do everything at once. Because we can't see anything. Right. And we have to guess this number. 0.3? Almost right. 0.325? Okay, that looks kind of right. And then 0.345. Come on. Okay. Then can we just do that? Or do we need more vertices? Feel like this side of it is broken. Yeah, it is. It's like supposed to be a little crooked. Okay. I give up. Well, I'm just gonna connect the dots. That's the next strategy. Uh-oh. I could use the center feature. And just patch this up, like, sew it together, whatever. Not the best in the world. But, like, I can move this back to give myself another vertex back here. Feel like, okay, that's not correct. Where did this vertex go? Where is it? It's like inside, isn't it? Yeah. So wrong. I can't see it. It's stupid orthogonal or perspective view. Makes it really difficult to do this right. Alright, so that is a bit of horrible. Let's see if we can sort of fix this. UVs, let's see. Let's just see how the UVs look like on the other side. It'll help. Okay, so the UVs here, whatever, like, why is it, like, not work? Oh, it's this tool. Okay, so they're like, so this UV is like this. Can we just copy these UVs and just paste the other side? We will need to unwrap the other side. Like, what about this? Okay, that's how that looks like. I'm just not gonna worry about all that. Alright, this is why. Let's do UV unwrap. I should save this before I do this. Before I do the unwrap, then you don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so we got some crap like this. How does it look? Looks terrible. Yeah, I don't like that unwrap. Like, why did it make it, like, dumb? Let's do, cube projection. Yes, cube works better. This is kind of how the other one is. Does that look better or the same-ish? Yeah, it's got like this dark tint right there. What about this top part? What's up with this? Let's do cube projection. We don't need to do that one, I think. We could, because it would help. Okay, that was just an unwrap. Why? Why was that one just an unwrap? Okay, that looks terrible. We're gonna need to do root R. Let's do 90 instead of minus 90 for whatever reason. Alright, that's good. That's good enough for now. The other part, I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to export. Like, what is this? Why is this? Oh, it's on a different texture. Okay. I remember that worked. Yeah. It seems like I just need to spend the time to, this is not textured right. Why is, like, where is the texture for this? Is it over here? Yes, it is. Just put this on metal. It's like dumb problems. Okay, this hole right here, there's like holes right there. Oh well, we won't worry about that for now. Is there a hole in the barrel? Let's just pretend it's broken for now. It's just a good sign to say that it's kind of still, oh. Is the whole pistol grip thing broken too? Yeah. Damn it, this whole side's still broken. Wow. Okay, let's just compile this then. We'll keep fixing it later. Okay, problem number one. I haven't imported the other one. Let's save this as compile test undone 1. And why did it take us to this drive? Like, that was unfortunate. Probably because I typed something really weird. Okay. The big problem here is we never looked at how it looks like in game for the other one. I have no idea how the QC, if it's right or not. Wow, it takes like a lot of things to just get this to work. That's why it's really probably prudent to just attempt to just make this work in game. This whole asset pipeline. Yeah, this is the problem with the other game. It had an items file that it parses and it crashes on the parse. It was like a really crazy error where like you can't catch it. The debugger. I mean, you kind of can, but you don't know why. Or like, I could probably figure it out why now, but think I need to go to sleep though. I can cook up the C++ file today, but it's just not worth the time. But we can brainstorm about it right now for like a minute. Let's look at the weapon files. We're gonna replace something like the SMG. Gonna just like clone this. Then there's also a wiki article that's popular.
Hello Vulkan developers. In this video we're going to learn all about the
Alright, this is not the page I was looking for, but it's actually very interesting on this page what it says. It has an ammo type, so we will need to create this ammunition later. Add all these features. This on-player pickup, on-cache interaction, FTG. So Hammer has this access. CSGO got deprecated, and so you can kind of use its features here. There's some more features. So you see this model type. The one I have can learn a few things from this one. But I wanted to add a more Half-Life 2-ish cartoony look to mine. This one has the flashlight with the ammo thing right there. What the hell? Is that a shotgun shell texture stuck backwards? Yeah, it has this little metal thing right here. So they did a pretty nice job with this one. They usually do in Counter-Strike. Low poly. The Left 4 Dead one, there was some sort of low poly version for the view model that you couldn't see half the weapon. It didn't really exist in the update, but whatever. Hostages might be NPCs, functionally pick up weapons. Okay. Alright. So, theirs is named Weapon AK-47. Ours will be Weapon CrimeWars AK-47. But we can tie it also to Weapon AK-47. We can tie two classes. Just to support the CS maps. But, the article that I was referring to is the ammo types is a whole, like, rabbit hole of itself. Ammo, get, def, ammo, or whatever. Rabbit hole. make this as simple as possible for the Steam inventory system later. Or just make it very generic to where it just extends into that system. And so if you search here, authoring a weapon, and this is the tutorial like I initially followed when I got into Source. Creating a multiplayer weapon. What's the difference? You redirect it from creating a multiplayer weapon. Okay, so there's like none. Well, there is. It's like you gotta test it on a different computer just to see what the world model is doing when it comes to weapon fire can be predicted by the client and lag compensation by the server. So like you let go of fire, but he's still fired, so it predicts or something. Adding a new weapon to your mod, sample weapon. So there's a tracer effect, you can make a tracer. This is different than the other tutorial. There was a tutorial specifically for AK. Okay, adding a new weapon. This is a different tutorial. This is the code. Okay. Code for single player, weapon MP5, and then there's a code for multiplayer. But how come they're using the SDK DoD style thing? Oh yeah, this is the HL2MP, but it used to be the DoD style. Like this was DoD before. Did it change? They probably did change it. It was different. Like this page was different. Let me see something. So I want it to be the other style, but that would mean I would have to recode the whole mod. But I've already talked about that. Meaning that I would want to have the SDK player base. No, this says HL2MP. 21 captures. It doesn't capture after that. Maybe they reset the cache. They can do that with robots.txt. Shared code to do networking. Shared code prediction, view models, compensation. Yeah, the other one had some of that. Okay. Adding a new weapon to your mod. Adding weapon inspect. What the hell is this? I would guess it's like you add a VGUI screen and a panel, and you inspect. That's pretty cool. Like this will be fun to add. But let's see. Left 4 Dead muzzle smoke. I've added this before without this stupid tutorial. I just took the smoke particles out of TF2 and just spawned them. And it looks cool. It looks like a cigarette thing. Authoring a weapon entity. Adding a new weapon to your mod. I think authoring a new weapon entity. No, I already looked at this. This was this page. Alright, I'm just like... Yeah, some of this is like going in circles, but after a while you find all the things. A lot of these are all... This is like your common base FPS shooter, what you gotta know. But simple projectile bullets. Yeah, but this doesn't cover how to make the grenade launcher, projectile based weapons. Like they've added a few little things. Modifying RPG rocket to obey gravity. That's kind of funny. That'll be funny to make it like disobey gravity or something. Or make it like lock on or whatever. Hit scan, full weapon horse. This is a bad tutorial. Like I found like so many problems doing this one. Adding firing modes to your weapons. That's fun. Delayed attacks. We can take a look at the code that they posted before. It's inside this source code. So let's take a look at that. Like, it'll tell us what we're going to be doing anyway. What we really want to do is copy paste this one. Yeah, it had this D-light thing in it. This dynamic light thing. I don't know, they added it. So this is a C weapon AK-47. Public C base, SDK base weapon. And this is how it looked like. It used these stance, move, injure, dying. That would calculate your bullet spread. Here's the networking variables, how you network the weapon. This is what animation your character would play, based from the action table. So the TF2 characters have sometimes different action tables or something. You have to get into action tables to actually know how to, like, how the explanation works. Basically, it modifies this animation into this animation. When the player character is doing this, it does this with this weapon. That's how it modifies that. That's how it uses that table. Simplest explanation I can give without, like, confusing my own self, which is like what that thing does. Yeah, so this is how you do the smoke flash. You do a P attach point follow particle prop create with your particle effect name onto the muzzle flash attachment. And if it's a local player or something, who cares? Just, like, do it on the server side, and, like, it should spawn on the client side. Don't do what I did, and just do it both on client and server. I think that's bad, but I think it, like, double spawns it, or I don't remember. So basically test that out. Then there's the show scope on the client side. When the client fires show scope, it'll switch. That's the zoom code. So later I attached the zoom code to it too. Then I was trying to attach the weapon attachments, like a scope and some other things, and you bone merge that. You follow entity and then you bone merge it, or parent animates, so it could have the same animations. And sometimes it'll actually do this bone merge automatically. You don't need to add this add effects flag. So test that. And attack 3 is also a button, which is your wheel mouse button, so you could use that to toggle the attachment or the zoom, depending on what you want to do. So this is, like, really basic. Like, for me, I believe this is, like, the most boring stuff, but it's actually really exciting if you're, like, just trying to make, like, a really fast first-person shooter and have it be, like, kind of MMO style, like CrimeWars. I can't show all the code that I'm doing, but I could kind of guide how to use the Steam API to set up the inventory later. Alright, it's, like, been half an hour more than I wanted to. Yeah, so these are network variables. And what I really wanted to do is take this piece of code, just search it. And go to some place like this. No. Yeah, this is the SDK version of source. But this one doesn't have the AK, because, like, the SDK had these weapons. It had the MP5, the shotgun, the grenade, and the deagle, which was, I believe, the pistol. It was called weapon underscore pistol. But weapon underscore pistol in Half-Life is the Half-Life pistol. So then you have to, like, separate the shotgun from the Half-Life 2 shotgun from the SDK shotgun. So what we should do is go to Google and type this in quotes, and it might not return anything. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Then Google fails. Go to GitHub. You have to be logged in though, and type this into search with quotes also. Ah, we did not get anything. But we did get AK-47 from Sea Strike. It's all gonna be Sea Strike. So you can see how there is the Sea Strike code. And then there's the, someone made it for Half-Life 2 also. I don't know, Overcharged has some sort of code. They made it based on machine gun. Yes, so if you go through a lot of this code, HL2 select fire machine gun, different styles here. Custom weapons. So they made, look at what these guys did. I like what this guy did. He just made a bunch of them. A lot of base classes. Look at that. He made more weapons based on the AK-47. This is kind of a good way to do it for newbies, but the professional way is to add text attributes like TF2 does and do it that way. That way you never have to abstract the C++ by having different classes, so you could keep reusing always same pointer and it won't matter. So you can see how he's actually reusing the Half-Life 2 SMG animations for the AK. You can see by the act table. And he's not really doing a bunch of custom other stuff. Weapon airboat gun custom. He took the airboat gun. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Let's just save this. In here. We're gonna have to. That's funny, and we'll save the search. This is how I usually like to roll. I like to sit there and hoard through all the code and be like, I want the best borrowed features of like all the games. Heart of Evil game server ho. Oh, Heart of Evil is abbreviated ho. Heart of Evil ho. Alright. This guy's name is Julio. Oh no, that's the name of the mod, sorry. Okay, so we got... What's a Bison? I guess it's some CS weapon. Weapon decoy? What's a decoy? I'm guessing a decoy is the fake weapon? Or is there an actual decoy thing? What is it? Sometimes you could tell by the code. Emit grenade. Okay. It's a decoy grenade. Interesting. I wonder if this was part of the original. I don't know. I should have played. Molotov is definitely one that I tried to do out of Half-Life into SDK. But it'd be a lot better to take it from this and like make the actual particle effect. Yeah, we could pump out like 10 weapons in one day if we just sit there and just mass code this. So I could tell the AI to generate the AK and just see how it turns out. And just switch the model. But then I need some sort of thing where like it'll take it, figure out the boundaries, and then just rig it, auto rig it. That would be the... But first we need like a base version that's semi-decent. And we see that we have hole right here and hole right there. Okay. Did I export it? Let's just export this. Let's see how it looks in third person again. We will need to run something very test map-ish, like Danger Map 9. There's danger map 3, but it's just D9. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look like in CrimeWars, the other one. It shows you a map grid of kind of like from Hammer. It's supposed to show some sort of like transparent grid. Screenshots, few screenshots. Or something. That doesn't work. Why doesn't it have all the cool weapons in this version? What's wrong with this? They might have them actually in that source base. We have C4, we have the chainsaw. Does the chainsaw work? This is the citizen package. Damn it. Chainsaw is basically a crowbar knockoff. But it's like a cool model with the sound. And I had to port the gravity gun into this